one of the all-time favorite shows.
Welcome to What the Phobia. I am your host, the creepy journalist. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to What the Phobia. Let's continue the 31 Days of Manias, and today I have one that I can speak on about for hours, but I'm not going to do that to you because you don't deserve that. What you deserve is a short version of what the hell I'm about to say. Egomania, the obsession with oneself or self-worshipping. Okay, a lot of I's, a lot of me's, a lot of that. Okay, first person singular pronouns, a lot of and that's my dog. A lot of my, a lot of me, a lot of I, a lot of no we, no you, no them. No. Me, baby. Me. Egomania. The obsession with oneself. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody has an ego, okay? Everybody has to have an ego in order to be egoless, okay? To be selfless, okay? An egomaniac, okay, is typically someone that's selfish, someone that is only concerned about themselves and their own well-being. It's interesting because everybody's raised by a family to some degree. Everybody has some people raising them, but they become so independent that they don't even identify with the people that they were raised by. You know, unless you were raised by wolves. Maybe you're the alpha. Maybe that's why you're obsessed with yourself, because you're the alpha. Who knows? All I can tell you is that this clinical condition, it resembles the most popular conception, which is narcissistic personality disorder. You're never wrong. An egomaniac is never wrong. They have all the answers. They got all the keys to all the doors. This is a very big deal because in today's age, we, as in the regular society, I'm talking about North America, just United States more than anything else, we idolize those egomaniacs. We make it right to be an egomaniac, to be obsessed with yourself. I would assume that maybe Kanye West is a little bit of an egomaniac. Obviously, we only hear his music. I don't know his personal life. I don't know the guy on a heart-to-heart. I don't know him on a personal level. Maybe he just seems that way because he's playing the part, but the part is showing to everybody that he's obsessed with himself. Another person I don't really want to talk about because this has to do with politics. You already know who the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, they clearly don't give a shit about anybody else. They say they do, but their actions don't align with what they're doing, with what they're saying, I'm sorry. Okay, it is a very interesting thing to think that everybody that we idolize that is a major egomaniac to some degree because they got the answers. They're the ones to go to when it comes to any sort of issue, problem, or concern. Some people use egomania, I would assume, for something good, you know? Your ego has to be in check, but you need to know exactly how much of that is checked and how much of that you are not checking. I personally have a hard time, I guess, shutting the ego down. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody has an ego, okay? I have my ego. Is it in check? Maybe not. I'm probably like a 60-40, maybe 70-30. I don't know how much I'm at for as far as my level of egotism, okay? But if you're not willing to take a chance on checking yourself, it's possible that maybe you have egomania because you might say, oh, that's not me. That's not going to happen to me. And a lot of these things that we hear about, talk about, and listen to is about egomania. You refuse to listen to information. You refuse to be open about certain things because you're so concerned with yourself that you're not letting your ears listen to maybe some important information that someone's trying to give you. Maybe someone's trying to help you when you didn't ask for help. But maybe somebody sees, hey, you know what? This person might benefit from the information I have to get to them. You know? I can imagine that when it comes down to alcoholism as well, like people don't want to receive. Like I said, this ties in perfect actually to what I just said. Alcoholism is a very, very good example of egomania because everybody says, "Oh, this person died because they drank themselves to death." I have a story that someone just told me the other day of this young guy, 22 years old, for his birthday. Okay, he vomited in his sleep. Rest in peace to the man. I'm sorry. He passed away because he vomited while he was sleeping and he choked to death. And nobody knew until the next morning. This is those things of egomania that I'm referring to. And when it comes down to alcoholism, everybody has the same, they say the same thing. Oh, that's not going to happen to me. Meanwhile, the buddies that were celebrating with this guy for his birthday they are going to be at the funeral. I don't know when the funeral is. Maybe it already passed, but the funeral is coming up, and if it's coming up, you're going to have these same guys that were hanging out with him, having a good time, having a blast, having a drink, and say, damn, bro, I can't believe this person passed away. That sucks. And they go ahead and they drink some of that beer. They drink some of that alcohol, whatever it may be. Their ego is not letting them see that it can happen to anyone. Anybody is susceptible to this type of event happening to them. Anybody. People say, oh, I'm a better driver when I'm high, when I'm drunk. Shut the fuck up, first of all. Because that is the ultimate example of ego that I can talk about in this particular episode without taking too much more of your time. If you're drinking and driving, if you're smoking and driving, I'm afraid to be around you. I will not allow you to be smoking up in my car, to be drinking in my car, and you're being the driver. Fuck that. I will literally get out of the car, or I will ask you for the keys. If you don't want to give me the keys, fine. You do you, man. I did my part. I'm sorry. I cannot protect you from yourself. Your ego is not letting you see that you're making a mistake, my man, or my woman, whoever that may be. So, this actually became kind of personal for me right now, just talking about it. If you are obsessed with yourself, you probably already stopped listening to this. If you heard up to this part and you're enraged, you're probably one of those that's egotistical as fuck. But guess what? That's fine. It's not permanent. You can work on that. You can work on yourself. There are people out there that will help you get over your own shit. Okay? Just because you've done a few things right doesn't mean that you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. I will tell you that right now with 100% certainty. Nobody is perfect. Okay? And if you're drinking and driving, get out of your own bullshit and keep yourself safe and anyone that's in the vehicle with you, okay? My girl was in an accident not that long ago. She is scared of driving because of people like you, because the person that was driving was under the influence. And they crashed. The car flipped. The car rolled. It was a horrible experience. Luckily, no one got too hurt. Okay? But because of someone's own bullshit, like, oh, it's not going to happen to me. That's your ego speaking, my man or my woman, my people, anybody that's out there. Keep it in check. Keep yourself safe. Don't allow your ego to tell you that you can't do certain things. Sure, is the ego good sometimes? Yeah, maybe. Maybe when you shouldn't be listening to people. You know? Maybe you're crazy enough that you do things the right way and you become a success story, whatever that means. Alright, but when it comes down to Halloween time, people that are smoking and driving, drinking and driving, please don't let your ego get in the way. Protect those around you. Damn, like I said, this got very personal. Not even scary anymore. Fuck. Until next time, stay very creepy, my friends.